Welcome to the Townbuilder 2 LED tutorial. Here we will show you everything you need to know to add LED walls to your buildings and how to assemble them after all parts are printed. While you are using Townbuilder 2, you can press the light bulb icon to open the technical menu. Here you can find all our models that require post-print assembly. Scroll down a bit to find the LED pieces. You can add them to your building by clicking on them or by dragging them onto the build plate. You can now transform them and interact with them like any other object. If you want to use a different light source, you can switch them out using the Attach tool. All compatible light sources will be shown here. You can also exchange the texture of the battery carriage if you want to mix and match between different themes. Once you're happy with your LED wall, press File, Export to create your STL files. Once downloaded, your folder will look something like this. In the main STL, in this case called Ungrouped Models, you should see an empty space on the wall where your LED was located. Under Optionals, you will find the battery carriage with your light source on it. Under Clips and Components, you will find the battery insert. Please print all three parts separately. To install the LEDs, you will need some tongs or pliers, a CR2032 battery, an LED light, and our three printed parts. We will begin by assembling our battery insert. To do so, take your LED and tongs. Grab the shorter of the two wires and bend it down, away from the LED at a 90 degrees angle. Then bend the longer wire in the same direction, but not flat against the LED. Start the bend roughly 4 mm or 1/8 of an inch away from the LED. Next, stick the LED into the empty insert, with the light facing the side with the hole. The light should fit easily inside, and you should see the wires sticking out at the bottom. Now comes the tricky part, where you need to bend the bottom of the wires upwards through the slits of the battery insert. Be careful not to poke yourself, and best use pliers or the little wire cutters that come with every other 3D printer you buy. Do this for both the front and the back side. You can now put the battery inside of the battery insert. It should fit and not slide out without pulling on it. Now let's install it inside the carriage. Take the empty carriage and install the battery insert like this. Next, while keeping a bit of pressure on the battery insert with your thumb, slide the carriage into the wall socket. There are grooves on either side of the wall and the carriage should slide in with little resistance. And we are done. These same principles apply to the other LED walls as well. I hope this tutorial was useful to you, and I will see you in the next one.